Welcome to The Know, I'm Mica Burton.
I'm Sorola.
Well, here we go again. Just when you thought we were all done with the petty rivalry of the console wars, one lone developer decides to stir the pot a little bit and say something stupid on Twitter.
I mean, what else would developers use Twitter for? This entry of dumb shit said on Twitter comes courtesy of Quantic Dream on behalf of their upcoming PS4 exclusive Detroit Become Human. You know, the game about robots that appeared at the last two E3s with two kind of forgettable trailers?
Yeah.
I thought one of them was alright.
Yeah, it was fine.
First one was okay.
The developer started up a bit of trouble on Twitter yesterday thanks to a mocking tweet about Xbox One owners, belittling the amount of exclusives on the systems and blah 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 blah. So yes, this was from the official video game Twitter account, not a fan account, not some silly dev, just the official Twitter.
Low blow, right? I mean, is it too soon for a Scalebound joke? The now deleted tweet from the, again, official Detroit account reads, "When you wake up and Detroit Become Human is still a PS4 exclusive and you're still an Xbox owner." They then attached a GIF showing some features about the game.
Ooh boy, so as you can imagine, the tweet's lifespan lasted about as long as the now forgotten Beyond Two Souls.
Oh man, low blow right back.
Low blow, and it was deleted in a matter of just a few hours. But of course, that was plenty of time for the damage to be done, stoking the ire of quite a few Xbox One and PS4 fans alike.
The fanboy tweet elicited a number of salty replies such as, "Nothing makes you look more petty as a dev than participating in fanboy wars."
Another gamer said, "Morning, that moment when you go to E3 twice and no one still remembers or cares about you."
Ouch.
Plus a variety of other responses, with many of them insulting Quantic Dream's former titles like Heavy Rain.
Do not insult Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain's a fucking awesome game. Those are some strong words coming from the developers of so many memorable hits. And to be fair, it was probably not from anyone on the actual development team itself, but the person running the social media account. But even still, it's pretty hilarious to see something petty like this kick up a whole slew of angry internet commenters.
Of course, this is not the first time that a petty developer has foolishly shit on a console or a console maker. Recent history is full of examples of developers who have waded into the console wars and usually got super burned in the process.
There was that time last year when Titanfall 2 designer Drew McCoy celebrated the release of his game by tweeting out a picture of the PlayStation 4 disc. This didn't sit well with Xbox fans, especially after he followed up by saying that Xbox discs weren't as sexy looking. That set off a mini controversy as gamers accused developer Respawn Entertainment of PS4 favoritism. Hey, all discs are sexy.
All discs are sexy. And then in 2013, Bethesda's Pete Hines got in hot water at QuakeCon after he called Xbox Live for kids who haven't jumped on PCs yet. Yeah, that didn't go over well at all. Then there was that time when Epic Games founder Tim Sweeney took a big dump on Microsoft, saying it wanted to monopolize game development and called for a boycott of the Universal Windows platform.
Oh, I forgot about that one. That's right, yeah.
That's rough.
More recently, the director of the upcoming game A Way Out called the PlayStation 4 a 5-year-old PC and said that games would be completely different if consoles were as powerful as PCs.
And sometimes developers just like to sling shit at each other, regardless of platform affiliation. Remember when the developers of Battlefield crapped on the trailer for Infinite Warfare, calling it a 10-year-old game with shitty graphics and poor lighting? Eek. So yeah, developers can be trolls too.
I mean, of course, it's not just developers. Console makers can get salty with each other too. Back when the Xbox One was announced, it was heavily criticized for imposing restrictions on sharing and trading games. Sony capitalized on that hate with a tongue-in-cheek instructional video on how to share PlayStation 4 games. The video of one guy simply handing a game to another dude threw gasoline on that fire.
Of course, Xbox fired its own shots back during the launch of the PS4, mocking Sony's Greatness Awaits ad campaign and goofing on the PS4 launch games. Not that Xbox is in any position these days to make fun of PlayStation exclusives at all.
No. Nowadays though, Microsoft and Sony are playing much nicer with each other. Xbox boss Phil Spencer has criticized the whole idea of console wars, most recently at last week's E3. In an interview with GameSpot, Spencer said, "I think the infighting that I feel both on the internet and I'm sure what you see on your message boards, it doesn't feel like an investment in what does it mean for gaming to grow. We don't have to see another company fail for us to succeed. It's not part of the math for running a business."
He went on to say, "I see a vibrancy in games that are here across all platforms. I watched the Sony press conference yesterday. I thought Spider-Man looked great. It's a great time to be in this industry, and for people to try and make this industry about fighting with each other opposed to growing the industry itself, I just don't think it's a long-term view on an activity I love, which is playing games."
And at this point, it really is pretty silly. In general, the fight over exclusives isn't quite as crucial to the console wars as they have been in the past, mostly because it's becoming harder to nab them. Third-party exclusives in particular are going the way of the dodo because it makes almost no sense for developers to limit their audience unless they're getting a huge pile of money for the effort. We're talking like Scrooge McDuck swim in it.
Which is why most games are timed exclusives these days rather than true exclusives. Still, it's hard to deny that Sony's got the lion's share of them at the moment, but there's no need for developers to start hurling insults on Twitter like children. And it's not like they were even insulting the Xbox as a platform, but rather the gamers who own them, which is even kind of worse.
Yeah, it's not exactly a way to endear yourselves to potential buyers for your upcoming game.
Nah. So, what do you guys think of these silly Twitter fights started by the official Detroit account on Twitter? Let us know in the comments.
And if you're new around here, like and subscribe to The Know.
Welcome to The Know.
I'm joking.
Oh God.
Like perfect timing, I don't know. Okay.
Professional Gus.
Welcome to The Know, I'm choking.
First one was okay.
The developers started up a bit of trouble on Twitter yesterday thanks to a mocking tweet about
Okay. Sneeze.
Let's do
I barely got to that paragraph.